Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. If you've been finding it completely overwhelming to keep track of every single government notification, local event, and deadline dropping this week across the Anantapur and Hindupur regions, well, you are in exactly the right place. We've gone ahead and curated all the vital information directly from the latest regional reports. We're turning all that noise into a structured, easy-to-digest notice board, so you can get exactly what you need to know right here, right now.
So, what's on the board today? We have four main areas to cover: digital services and jobs, upcoming education opportunities, local agriculture and infrastructure updates, and finally, some culture and civic news. Let's get right into it.
Starting off with Section 1, Digital Services and Job Updates.
Okay, we are kicking things off with an absolute game changer from the central government. If you contribute to a Provident Fund, listen up, because the Union Labor Minister just successfully tested a brand new system that literally lets you withdraw your EPF instantly. Goodbye to the old days of agonizing wait times and filling out endless complex paperwork. Soon, this system is going to work just like your regular bank account. You'll be able to use your UPI PIN on apps like Google Pay and PhonePay to securely grab your funds in minutes. Actually, they're even planning to launch this on WhatsApp in about a month or so to make it even easier. How incredible is that?
For all you job seekers out there, the wait is officially over. The AP High Court has dropped the hall tickets for their 2026 recruitment exams. That's Notification 01/2026. Grabbing yours is super simple. Just jump onto the official portal, punch in your registration number and password, and you're good to go. Just a quick reminder though, definitely double-check your exam date, timing, and your specific center details once you download it. Just to avoid any last-minute panic on the big day.
And sticking with the digital updates, are really quick but super time-sensitive one for parents looking into backward-class welfare institutions. The entrance results and rank cards for the Mahatma Jyotiba Phule Anthropradesh institutions are officially live online. This is specifically for the 2026 to 2027 academic year backlog admissions, covering classes 6 through 9. So if your kiddo sat for this test, definitely log in ASAP to check those ranks and lock in their spot.
Moving right along to Section 2, Education and Youth Opportunities. We've got a cluster of really important deadlines rushing toward us, so you're going to want to set some reminders on your phone for these. May 31st is the absolute cutoff for Agriculture Polytechnic College admissions in Ramagiri for students who just passed their 10th standard. Right on its heels is June 2nd, the deadline for a massive overseas scholarship. And looking a little further down the road, July 31st is the final day to apply for the prestigious PM Bal Puraskar Awards. Let's actually break down those last two because the benefits are massive. So, about that June 2nd deadline, this is for the National Overseas Scholarship, and it's an unbelievable initiative by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. It basically provides full financial backing for marginalized, low-income students, including SCs, denotified nomadic tribes, and landless agricultural laborers, to go after their master's or PhDs. But here's the real kicker. This funding is specifically engineered to help them study at the world's top 500 universities. It is a totally life-changing opportunity, so if you meet the criteria, do not sleep on this. Get that online application in by June 2nd.
And please remember the July 31st deadline for the PM Rashtriya Bal Puraskar. If you know any exceptionally talented kids between 5 and 18 who are just crushing it in their field, this is for them. These winners don't just get a certificate in the mail, they are actually honored directly by the Prime Minister with a medal during the Republic Day celebrations in Delhi next year. Applications are open right now on the National Awards portal, making it the perfect time to nominate the brilliant young minds in your own community.
All right, pivoting to Section 3, Local Agriculture and Infrastructure.
Let's talk about what's happening right here on the ground, starting with our farmers. Beginning this Wednesday across farmer service centers in Hindupur and Madikasira, the government is officially stepping in to buy ragi. The State Civil Supplies Corporation has locked in a guaranteed minimum support price of exactly 4,886 rupees per quintal. Now, if you're a farmer planning to take advantage of this government rate, officials are making it crystal clear. You absolutely must have your e-crop booking sorted first. Having that digital registration done beforehand makes the whole transaction smooth and painless.
Okay, this next one is a huge sigh of relief for anyone commuting locally. Under the Hindupur Railway Bridge, specifically from the Thumakunta checkpost toward Goyapuram, they are finally laying down a brand new cement road. Funded by railway maintenance budgets, this directly answers literally years of protests from residents and industrial worker unions. It's going to be a total game changer for workers, students, and folks traveling across a dozen border villages and towns. No more agonizing bumpy commutes on that stretched-out, damaged route.
And finally, let's bring it home with Section 4, Culture, Community, and Civic News.
On the arts and literary front, the Tapana Sahitya Vedika just announced their annual Katha Puraskara Awards. They had 30 entries this year, and they picked 2 absolute standouts for the year's best storybooks. We have Polimira Dejavela, written by Yadagiri from the Medak district, and Ahaniki Avala by G. Uma Maheshwar from Kurnool. They are also handing out the Mati Manishi, or Man of the Soil Award, to farmer Sudhakar Reddy. It's just a really beautiful way to celebrate that tight, unbreakable bond between our local literature and our farming roots.
Now, if you're looking to dive into some local traditions, you've got to mark down the Mulakantama Jatara, happening in Boyapeta, Hindupur. It's a gorgeous 3-day event starting Monday, May 25th with some special prayers and incredible flower decorations. Then, on the 26th, they're hosting the Deepotsava, the Festival of Lights, which is always stunning. And the whole thing wraps up on the 27th with a massive Nagarotsavam procession. It is honestly the perfect excuse to get out of the house and connect with your neighbors.
Over in civic news, we're seeing some serious local organizing taking shape. The Kapunadu community just held a major district meeting at the Balaji Kalyam Mandapam in Hindupur. The district leadership firmly laid out goals for the newly appointed Mandal presidents, urging them to get super proactive. The big directive here? Identifying community issues fast and working as a unit to ensure that targeted government welfare schemes are actually landing in the hands of the eligible people who need them most.
At the exact same time, on the political organizing front, TDP representatives are out hitting the road for their Pali Bata, or village tours, across rural mandals like Hindupur and Lapakshi. They're out there with a 2-part mission. First, they're working to identify consensus candidates for the upcoming local panchayat polls, expected this September. And second, they're heavily promoting awareness of their Super 6 welfare schemes to the rural electorate to build up their grassroots support.
Wow, okay, we have covered a massive amount of ground in this explainer today. We are seeing huge shifts in how we live locally, from being able to pull your EPF instantly right from your phone to finally getting a smooth drive under that Hindupur railway bridge. It's a lot of rapid change. So with everything shifting from the digital world down to the pavement under our feet, I want to leave you with one question. What is the one step you are going to take today to leverage these updates? Don't let these deadlines fly by. Mark your calendar, maybe forward this info to a neighbor who could use it, and stay informed. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.